Greg with pinballpro.com here to show you the installation on a Data East Rocky and Bullwinkle. This is our standard Pinball Pro sound upgrade. All you're going to need is a screwdriver, nut driver, which is kind of nice, pliers, and a wire cutter is a good thing to have as well. So we'll get started. All you got to do is remove the back glass and open up the back box. I usually put some sort of protection down, keep it from sliding, but just tip out the panel like so. And then you'll remove all the screws holding in your back box speakers. And you'll see there's a ground wire. You need to make sure you reinstall that. Now this plug right here, you'll notice, has 4 wires. Yes, it's a 7-pin plug, but we're only using 4 wires. And then remove the back box speakers, set those aside. Hardware included has some spacers and a screw, so basically it'll go into the speaker like so. Then you'll take your volume controller and install that on the side so that it's clear of everything. There's a couple of screws to mount it to the back box. So again, we got 4 pins, and the 4 pins are going to line up into that connector like that. So you can see there's 4 wires and 4 wires. That's how that works. And then you can dress up the wiring and put it into the holders so that it looks nice. You'll take the shorter of the 2 leads and connect them to your back box speakers on the right, and then the longer will go over to the left. You'll see that there's a small and a large. They're keyed, so you can't really go wrong when installing, like so. And do the other side, and again, you know, dress up your wiring so that you can have it look nice. But that's the quick install for the back box. And I do suggest starting your back box control at 3/4 volume to start and adjust from there. Next step is to remove your lockdown bar and the glass of your game. Remove the balls, of course, and then tip up your play field. The next step is to use that nut driver or those pliers and remove the factory sub. Strongly suggest that you unplug your machine since you're working around 110. Okay. Then you will need to snip as close to the speaker as possible so that you can remove it. Next, grab the Pinball Pro subwoofer and carefully install it so that you don't damage the surround by poking the studs into the speaker, but instead into the holes like you see here. And then, of course, just reinstall those factory nuts. Of course, install all 4. Once all 4 are installed, you will take the wire from the original subwoofer, the factory wire, and you'll install it into this blue block. And you can, if you need to, get a little bit more wire just by removing zip tie. Okay, so then you'll just have to strip the wires so that they are exposed And then you can clearly see negative, positive, and you'll install it. And then tighten it with a small screwdriver to hold it in place as such. And of course you want to make sure that the wires aren't in the way of your knocker. But that is the subwoofer installation as well. So you close your playfield back up, reinstall your glass, your balls, and start playing your game. Or a pinball machine. If you have any questions on buying pinball machines, accessories, or of course our speaker kits, things like that for your game, just give us a call or hit us up at pinballpro.com.